And here were the Bulls arriving earlier at the arena with a big game on the road awaiting. It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Chicago Bulls. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. And here we can check out the story for Zach LaVine.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Andre Drummond is out there with Williams. And it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Zach LaVine. And for the Timberwolves, Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Rudy Gobert is out there with T.J. Warren. And it's Anderson in at the 3. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have... very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Edwards against LaVine. Edwards looking it over. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Traps in the tray. Edwards got the first basket of the game for the Timberwolves.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Drummond with a screen on Conley. It's Drummond, high post, over Conley. Second chance effort, and there's the nice layup by Drummond.
One of the key components of Drummond's game. He's an intimidating presence on the offensive glass.
Now the pass to Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Passes it to Williams. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. It's stolen by Gobert. Warren dishes to Conley. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Warren finds Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Edwards got his 3rd basket of the night.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Pass to Williams. And here is Caruso. The feed now to Drummond. Over Gobert. Drummond passes to Williams. Stolen by Warren. to the paint. And it's Warren with the jam.
Boy, he gets up so easily, throwing it down. T.J. Warren making it happen.
Williams, a screen on Conley.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Back to Conley. Fires from deep. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
4 of 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Williams, a screen on Conley. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. It's good from long range.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
Conley kicks to Warren. Gobert with a screen on Williams. Here's Warren. Pass to Gobert. Takes it off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Bulls trail by 5. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, that one goes in. He's got 5.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
Conley with it. His last outing, he had 8 points. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Now a look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games. Number 1, the Bulls.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
Here's Anderson. His last outing, he had 8 points. 6 to shoot. Back to Warren. Jacks up a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Williams, a screen on Conley. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Michael Conley picks one up. Bittersweet to only have a handful of games left in the regular season, Clark. We've enjoyed the entire journey so far, but excited for the playoffs, I presume.
I definitely am, and the teams that are making it are as well. Still a few on the bubble that need some magic to get in, but that's what makes this time of year so exciting, the unpredictability of it all. And it's great to be a broadcaster this time of year.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Levine against Edwards. Kicks it to Warren. And the pass to Conley. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Warren. Edwards got 9.
Hey, he's so strong in the upper body. You're not going to alter Edwards' shot with just a little bump.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
3 early turnovers, Kevin. He needs to regain his focus and start righting this ship.
Yeah, he's got to sharpen up because he's on pace for double-digit turnovers, and that's not winning basketball.
He kicks it to Gobert, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable, too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
No good on the free throw.
You know, he gets there so often. Gobert would like to make these at a higher clip.
Chicago making a switch here. Craig's checked in. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Bulls. It's a 3-point game. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle. Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Levine against Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Levine kicks to Caruso. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Edwards. To the left side wing. Gobert against Williams. Conley with a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Levine against Edwards. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
And quickly, let's look at the numbers for Kyle Anderson. Averaging about 7 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
Now here is Conley. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Bulls trail by 3. Passes it to Craig. Craig sets a screen. Here's Caruso. No good from outside. Timberwolves leading by 3. Bounce pass from Warren. Gobert with a screen on Levine. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And they're also first in the league in fewest turnovers. Extremely smart group of guys in terms of how they execute and really take care of the ball.
And Greg, that field goal percentage you were talking about, they're the best in the league because of how smart they run their offense. You see nothing but good shots from them. A free throw drops for Gobert. Anthony's checked in for Edwards. And Chicago also making a switch. White's checked in. And Gobert drops them both. Bulls trail by 5. Pass to Caruso. Outside, Levine. Levine double team. Lock at 6. Williams passes to Caruso. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now, here's Warren. 14 points from him the last game against the Nuggets in Denver. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Anderson against Caruso. And White kicks to Craig. Pass to Caruso. Levine for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Total confidence. Levine was ready to go.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Now here is Conley. He's got 5. Anthony dishes to Conley. Anderson with the screen for Warren. And Anderson slams it in.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Levine following the bucket by the Timberwolves. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Anthony. And now here comes Conley leading the break. The teardrop falls in. And now an 8-point Minnesota lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Minnesota?
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Pulls on D. Michael Conley making his last shot. Gobert with a screen on Craig. Warren the pass to Gobert. Out to Conley. The 3. Rebound collected by Levine. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. Trailing here by 8. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Now here's Anderson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Back to Conley. Anderson with the screen for Conley. For 3. Another miss by Conley. Bulls trail by 8. White looking around. Levine a screen on Anderson. Outside Levine. To the middle. Craig down low. He's covered by Warren. Caruso, no good.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Anthony kicks to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Gobert finds Anthony over Levine. A shot by Anthony, no good.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
White the pass to Williams. Back to White. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Craig against Warren. Gobert with a screen on Craig.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll return shortly. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. And a comfortable margin for the Timberwolves here, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
We've got Joe Ingles. Anthony Edwards out there with Cole Anthony. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Taylor.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And players and coaches want a consistent whistle, Clark. Isn't that harder, though, when minor contact can be called a foul?
Yeah, it is, Kevin, but I do think the officials do a great job. At the NBA level, there's more latitude for physical contact. These are the best players in the world. They're also the most athletic and the strongest players in the world. So giving them room, and I think the officials do a great job of officiating the game the way it should be. And I understand the cry about consistency, but remember now, the officials, much like the players, coaches, and broadcasters, they too are human.
Miller's checked in for the Timberwolves. Morris comes in for Alexander Walker. And both free throws good for Wiggins. And it's the Bulls with the ball. 11-point game.
Taking a look here at numbers for Anthony. Over the last month, getting it done. He's around 14 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
The first one falls. Minnesota making some changes. Minod's checked in, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Monte Morris. And so he makes both from the line. Minnesota leading by 9. Outside Anthony. Stolen away. Now here's Dosunmu. He's covered closely. Down low. Craig can't get it to go. And Anthony's got the ball here for the Timberwolves. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And you're going to take as many of those high-percentage shots as you can get.
Timberwolves leading by 6. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Chicago has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Craig with a screen on Anthony. Back to Craig. Craig sets a screen. Shot clock at 3. The shot by Taylor, no good. Timberwolves have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Anthony, the pass to Edwards. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8. Bulls trail by 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Chicago shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for White. Drummond's checked in for Chicago. Alex Caruso comes in for Torrey Craig. And both free throws good for White.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Bounce pass from Morris. Warren dishes to Anthony. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Putting his agility to work, Anthony beats the contact there.
And Clark, much like his pops, Cole Anthony has proven to be a skilled ball handler.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Perhaps it runs in the DNA, huh? He definitely has some strong instincts out there, and I know he got a little bit of that from you, Greg. And he does his part to help others find shots when he's not scoring himself.
And here is Dosunmu. 9 points last game out. And there's the drive, and he banks in the layup.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Poked away. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Now he's coming off a 22-point game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And how about the block shots, guys? I mean, just overpowering on the defensive side. Really, he was the intimidator.
Shot clock at 6. That one goes. Counted. Morris has got his second bucket.
Oh, such a field shot there. The floater.
White against Anthony. Drummond with a screen on Anthony. Inside. Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 4 again on the bucket from Andre Drummond. It's Edwards on the wing. Shoots a fader. That one rolling around and rims out.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
The pass to Dosunmu. It's blocked.
Yeah, Warren's not having any of that. Get it out of here. A fierce competitor on defense.
Anderson kicks to Morris. Outside Edwards. Shoots the three. It's good, and it's his sixth make against 11 attempts.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Warren finds Morris. Here is Edwards. Warren sets the pick for Edwards. No good on the triple. Bulls trail by 5. Drummond with a screen on Morris. Back to Drummond.
Here in the second, at least from the line, they're perfect. Hopefully that gets them going in other areas as well.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley now comes in for Morris. And both free throws good for Drummond. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. They've led by as many as 11 points. Williams against Warren. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Outside Warren. Fires the three. And it's White with the rebound. Bulls trail by 3. Caruso, a screen on Conley. White against Conley. Pass to Levine. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. Minnesota with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Back to Warren. Gobert with a screen for Warren. And it's sent back by Drummond.
You got to be careful shooting around Drummond. I mean, he has a really good knack for when to go for the blocks.
Levine can't hit.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Conley with the screen on Williams. Here's Warren from 13 feet. It goes down. Warren's got 9.
Boy, Warren takes what the defense gives him there, making use of the mid-range stroke.
White against Conley. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Rudy Gobert.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And the Bulls making a change here. Ball's checked in. Outside Warren. Timberwolves passing it around. To the inside. And it's Warren with the jam.
Warren showing you right there that he's more than willing to get his hands dirty and get to the offensive glass.
Conley against Ball. Now here's Levine. Not a lot of room. Pass to Caruso. And again, Chicago turns it over. And here are the teams that have been on fire from the three-point line ever since the All-Star break. Number one, the Bulls.
I mean, they've gotten better shooting the ball as the season has gone on, and you like their trajectory. I mean, they're in a great offensive groove right now.
Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. So it's the Timberwolves now. They lead by 7. Pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Caruso. Ball's knocked loose. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And that one is good. Williams has got his first points in this one. Timberwolves leading by 5. Conley, the pass to Anderson. Here's Gobert. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Nuggets in Denver. And Anderson kicks to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Over Williams. Edwards can't hit. Bulls trail by 5. Caruso, the pass to White. Dishes at the ball. Here's Levine. Gobert with the block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Here's the pass to Gobert. Outside Warren. Gobert with a screen on Caruso. Back to Gobert. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Levine wide open. And it's all evened up. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
Out to the wing. Conley against Ball. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. White down low. Edwards there. Passes to Caruso. Levine with it. Now defended by Gobert. Osumu, he's checked in for Chicago. Minnesota's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Feeds it to Conley. And Anderson has it in the corner. Outside Warren. To the paint. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Dosunmu. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Warren the pass to Edwards. To end the cold streak. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Hey, it's hard to teach reach. Ball has a nice extension to him and superb at being able to challenge shooters because of it.
Tie game in Minnesota. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
They're making tough shots. We're trying to stick to our concept, so we got to come back, make plays, make shots, and, just stay solid.
Always a challenge for a young team. Thanks for your time, Zach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome. There's a lot of action going on in the NBA. Let's first catch up on some of the scores around the league. Over at Ball Arena, it was the Nuggets over the Cavaliers. They put this game away early.
Oh, we all saw that one coming. Well, maybe not you, Ernie.
Let's switch gears to the Chicago Bulls. They're in a tight one after the first half.
Well, you see they're zipping the ball around, never letting the defense get set. Not only is it fun to watch, it's effective.
Next pass mentality.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Chicago's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. They've got Zach LaVine. Williams is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Alex Caruso. Drummond for the lead. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Drummond's got the lead up to 2 now for Chicago.
Good effort by the defense, but Drummond just powers past the contest.
Edwards dishes to Conley. Down low. Here's Warren. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Edwards.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype. He has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by.
And that's how LaVine's coaches want him to compete. He's maintaining good defensive position, and as a result, forces a tough shot.
For the 3. It's hauled in by Warren. Timberwolves trail by 3. Conley feeling it out. There's the dish to Anderson. 6 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on Caruso. And here's Anderson from the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bulls leading by 3. Outside, LaVine. To the middle. Drummond with a screen on Edwards from 20 feet out. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Conley with it. He's got 7. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here's Conley. left to the wing. Caruso against Anderson. 5 to shoot.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Williams, a screen on Conley. They could use a bucket, and the basket is good. 17 points in the game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. You look at Chicago. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all.
And for Chicago, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
The way they've handled just about every challenge that's been thrown at them this year, I don't see how they couldn't be considered front runners for the title.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Gobert with a screen for Conley. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And he gets it back. Williams gets the bucket.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Gobert with a screen on Levine. Inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Drummond with a screen on Conley. Pass to Drummond. It's stolen by Gobert. A three from Warren. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
When you look at guys who've improved as three-point shooters, Warren is way up on that list.
To the inside. And Drummond throws it down.
Boy, that fancy alley-oop right there, that move by Drummond, the result of excellent communication with his teammates.
Now here's Conley. He has 7. Up top, Edwards. Guarded by Levine. Back to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Levine against Edwards. Drummond with a screen on Conley. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Conley the pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Levine. Edwards finds Gobert. Yes! And the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Big finish by Gobert, getting the hoop and going to the stripe.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Gobert, no good on that free throw. Well, Chicago's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Levine kicks to White. A wide open look here for Caruso. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Gobert. No good. That would have tied it. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. A two-point game. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. White the pass to Craig. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Caruso, again Chicago.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Anthony taking his time here. Lays it up and banks it in. Anthony's got his second bucket of the night.
The closer the better for Anthony, as is the case for most guys. To drop that one in.
Back to Craig. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Beyond the arc. Minnesota with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Conley the pass to Anthony. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Wiggins is checked in for Minnesota. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Chicago. Outside Conley. Back to Warren. Six to shoot. Wiggins dishes to Anderson. And here's Anthony from the arc. Craig pulls it in. Bulls have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. To the middle. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Now it's a 3-point Bulls lead.
Levine brings a lot to this team. One of the elements he brings is his passing.
Ball against Conley. Warren kicks to Anthony. Wiggins passes to Anderson. Anthony against White. Warren a screen on White. The trade. Anthony's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 3. And there's the pass to Ball. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ball's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Outside Anthony. Here's Conley. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Part of the job description as a guard. But Anthony relishes the chance to get his teammates good looks.
Outside, Ball. Back to Levine. Craig with a screen on Anderson. Levine passes to Craig. And finished off by Craig.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Chicago's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Passes it to Caruso. Caruso sets the screen for White. Levine against Anderson. Levine deciding where to go with it. Sinks the triple. Ball's got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Pass to Levine. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Anthony. Now, here's Warren. Craig defending. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And here's Anthony for 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. White against Anthony. Levine inside the 3-point line. Wiggins with the rebound.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Conley's shot is off. Outside, Ball. Unloads from 13. He squares up and sinks it. Ball's got 7. And so it's Chicago in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Timberwolves trail by 9. We've got Monte Morris. Also Cole Anthony out there. Anthony Edwards out there with Wiggins. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 4-man position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Anthony. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And that one, good.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Craig with a screen on Morris, driving inside. Off target from outside.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
The pass to Alexander Walker. Edwards against White. Pulls up. Here's Alexander Walker. Misses the 3. Chicago leading by 7. Passes to Craig. Takes a 3. And again, no good by Chicago. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Pass to White. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Bulls lead by 7.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
White against Anthony. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Anthony's got 15 points in just the second half. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Minnesota making a switch. Gobert's check. The Bulls making a change here as well. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Taylor. Anthony against White. Outside Anthony. Gobert with a screen for Anthony. From the arc. Gobert controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
Pass to Craig. Lets the 3 fly. Wiggins with the rebound.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. Sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Anthony against Caruso. 5 on the clock. The 11-footer. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Anthony.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Wiggins kicks to Edwards. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Edwards got 22 points.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Craig sets a screen. And the layup falls.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Morris passes to Gobert. Outside Edwards. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Dosunmu.
Pretty tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to get the foul drawn.
Shoot two.
First free throw is good.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Wiggins. Anderson comes in for Cole Anthony. And it's Conley in for Morris. And Edwards drops them both. Chicago has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. White finds Craig, launches a three, connects from three-point range. And the Bulls lead by 1. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Warren, good.
Boy, Warren does a nice job, I think, of putting himself in position for those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And here is Craig. Here's Caruso. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Warren kicks to Anderson. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. It's going to go on Dosunmu.
Anderson. 3 shots.
3 shots. 3 shots.
That free throw good from Anderson. And the Bulls with some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Torrey Craig. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Dosunmu. Second free throw, no good. And he nails the third.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Back to Caruso. And a miss there on the triple. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Edwards kicks to Warren. Out to Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Drummond the screen. Here's what the Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. And then on Wednesday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors.
And for that game against Los Angeles, that's where you have got to bring your A game, especially when you know you're going to be fighting an uphill battle all night long.
First one falls for him. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Kobe White. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. The pass to Gobert. Kicks to Edwards. Over Levine. Edwards can't hit. Chicago leading. Stolen by Anderson. Passes it to Conley. He dishes it to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Levine against Edwards. Levine passes to Caruso. And Drummond kicks to Caruso. Fires the three. Tries again. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
An elite rebounder in this league is Andre Drummond. His combination of size and power allow him to do a lot of damage on the boards.
At the line for one.
On the free throw, no good. Timberwolves trail by 4. Warren the pass to Conley. Anderson outside. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Conley. Timberwolves passing it around. Another miss by Minnesota.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Back to Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
They've gone out of their way to involve Drummond in this offense, and I think that's really kept him engaged.
Levine against Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. Warren on the wing. Outside Edwards. A three-pointer is right on target. Edwards got 27 points.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Drummond with a screen on Conley. Here's the double team with Warren. Gobert with the block. And Warren, here we go. And it's Warren with the jam.
Boy, that's a big one for Warren. Huge. He's never one to shy away from taking the important shots. Not him.
Outside, Levine. Over Edwards. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Warren's got 6 rebounds in the game. He kicks it to Conley. Dishes it to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Levine to take the lead. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Back to Williams. Down low. It's stolen by Gobert. Conley the pass to Anderson. Here's Warren. The bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. 20 points for T.J. Warren. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
On deep. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
At the arc, Warren gets in the zone, able to shoot with total concentration and lay it right in.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 5. 1:49 left to play in the final quarter. The short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the 3. We're good, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. .149 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Williams, a screen on Conley. Kick out to Levine. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Conley dishes to Edwards. Back to Conley. From downtown to the wing on the left. There's the triple. Outside Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. Gobert, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Making a play right there. Gobert just using his size.
Third personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert. 1 shot.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. 1 shot.
And that one misses. Bulls trail by 7.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here. And there you go now, one of the NBA's rising stars, Levine, stepping up when it counts.
Outside Edwards. He feeds it to Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. The Bulls making a switch here. Craig's checked in.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident that he's able to go up and knock those down.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
At the line for the Bulls, number 7, taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 11 points. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Levine inside the three-point line. Count it! And now they trail by just 4. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Craig. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
Takes the 3. The shot, no good. And so the Timberwolves take the win, probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, DJ. Congrats on the win. You finished strong down the stretch. What was the difference?
We got stops when we needed it. We was able to convert on the offensive end. Just had to make a few adjustments. Able to sustain that and able to come up with a win.
Well, it was a great performance, man. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.